Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and I'd like to start off by thanking those of you that left feedback on the previous YouTube video that I did, asking for feedback between long-term outlook, also short-term and slightly more complex spreads. I really do think this is a community that we can grow and hopefully get you guys some great ideas, because the end result of it is that everybody likes a little something different. So I think I will actually be able to do a decent mix of both. But I'm going to begin by starting by the biggest idea that I have from a, call it like a medium swing term, looking here at SPX. And that is just the potential for consolidation around 4,000. And of course, calling for sideways trade ahead of something like this is always kind of tricky, because we could just as easily be at 4,200 or back down here at 3,800. A bigger directional move could occur. Obviously, the market is not going to trade in a flat line, but I'm thinking about the first witching, the first quarterly expiration of 2023, and just how it wouldn't surprise me to be sitting there on that Friday somewhere around 4,000. So whether it be, I like doing unbalanced butterflies up here to create a risk profile that looks something like this. That's one way that you can pursue these. You could also go far out and begin opening up iron flies that are wide enough that allow you to adjust. So these are just a few ideas, and something that for me, I want to be able to look back in a couple of weeks and see if this magnetic area continues to hold, and to see if I've been able to sell some premium around it. Now, the other part of this SPX chart is the unopinionated view, right, of a signal, and that is the close above the high of the low bar. This strategy assumes that this is the trend at hand, and we're just going to go with that for this conversation, that this is the piece that shows us the bullish move. Inside that, this is the cheapest value that we've seen in the past 21 bars. Now, cheap prices can just keep on getting cheaper, but the way that we try to trigger into this is to see a close that is above the high of that low bar. And then, essentially, you set up your buy, you place your stop below this low, and see if you can retrace back into the 21 EMA. So I don't know how excited I am about that, but I want to put it out there for you and just say that's one thing that bulls may be able to hang their hat on. Other spots that maybe the buy is starting to set up is here in gold. So I'm just looking at the continuous futures contract, and where, look at 1820 and how this was such an important area of resistance over and over, and then finally just explodes up through it, pulling back into that area now. So I'm doing the same thing here, which is to say, you've been selling off day after day after day. I want to get a close above the high of the low bar, something like, say tomorrow's close is up here at 1835. That would work for this setup, and then you place your stop below the low. If gold is going to rally, if the S&Ps are going to rally, that is all essentially, I believe, in the short-term fate of the dollar. So while the correlation has not been necessarily tick for tick, equities have really been held hostage of this bigger macro theme, and with the rising dollar, with rising yields, have put pressure on things. So each day I come in and check this out. If you see that the Dixie is more of its way back onto this 21 EMA, well, then that should allow for a bid in gold, allow for a bid in the SPX, and that'll be a way to try to bring some correlations to your trades. So I hope you find the review helpful. You guys have a great rest of your evening, and I'll see you in the next free video. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.